Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Chris, aka Fit Vegan Activist. Before I give you my intro, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to show your support. So if you've been following me on social media, you might know that I tried to start a YouTube channel in the past with a few different names and nothing really stuck. Sometimes you just have to experiment with different types of content and see what you're most inclined to create content about. And even though I'm passionate about fitness and nutrition, my main drive, what I'm more inclined to create content about, is veganism and animal rights. So the goal of this channel will be to create educational and hopefully entertaining content about veganism and animal rights with a few sprinkles about fitness here and there, and hopefully motivate you, my subscribers, my viewers, to become more vocal, more educated about animal rights and activism and topics about around these things, and through my fitness content as well, hopefully inspire and motivate you to become more physically active as well. So the videos will drop once a week on Saturday or Sunday, once a week on the weekend. I'll try to stay as consistent as I can with this schedule, considering all of my other life obligations. You know, I'm a single dad. I have shared custody of my two boys, and I work a full-time job outside of content creation. I also participate very regularly in animal rights activism, try to stay as fit as I can and stay consistent with my fitness regime. So through all of these things, I'm going to try also and stay as consistent as I can on this new endeavor, my YouTube channel. So my first few videos will be stories about my background in animal rights, activism, how I became vegan, my own fitness journey, because I started being more serious about my own fitness after I became vegan about 5-6 years ago. And then we're going to dabble around in ideas. I have a few ideas to create content about veganism and animal rights, so I'm very excited to start on this new journey, and hopefully the videos will get better as we progress through this new endeavor of YouTube for me. For now, the first video that I will post here after this intro will be my speech at the NARD, National Animal Rights Day in Malta, that took place a week ago. Unfortunately, at the ending speech, we messed it up with the sound. The microphone wasn't attached on me, but it was attached on the previous speaker who was reading a poem before me. So unfortunately, the sound might not be great. I'm going to try and improve it through the edit process, but that's it. What to do? I'm still happy to post the content and have it out there. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.
Thank you for taking the time out of your day today to join us in the special day for the animals. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here, so for that I thank you. You might see the small amount of people here and think that you're not making a difference, but I'd like you to visualize that you're standing side by side with all of the activists from the four corners of the world doing the same action today, from USA and Canada to Australia and New Zealand and everywhere in between. People are standing up today for the animals, the most oppressed beings on the face of the earth. And together we are making history against the longest injustice in human history. Thank you.
Humans are such unique animals, so much different than any other animal in the animal kingdom. Capable of wonderful things like poetry, art, architecture, mechanics, and many other achievements, but also capable of horrible atrocities. The worst things that humans have invented must be for sure factory farming and war, those two concepts. In the bloodiest war in human history, World War II, around 60 million people died. We killed that same number of animals in less than 7 hours. Humanity has waged a war against animals. In fact, if we kill humans at the same rate we kill animals, the whole entire human race would be extinct in less than 20 days. We have victimized them. We have victimized animals to such an extent that they're not even considered victims. We've downgraded them to inanimate objects. We've turned animals into sandwiches and shoes. Before I was vegan, I used to think that humans should first resolve the way they treat each other before we address the way we treat animals. But now I see and I believe that we must first correct how we treat those who are at our mercy. Leo Tolstoy said it best when he said that as long as there are slaughterhouses, there will always be battlefields. You can't hold values like justice and non-violence when you participate in injustice and violence towards animals 3 times a day. If humanity is ever to achieve world peace, this can only be achieved in a vegan world. We have commodified animals so much that speaking against their oppression is considered an extreme act. Unfortunately, those who do not partake in their oppression as vegans are a minority, and those who speak up against it are an even smaller minority, the activists. This needs to change if we're ever going to achieve animal liberation. So next time you find yourself in the uncomfortable position of speaking up against animal oppression and exploitation, just try to visualize yourself and imagine how uncomfortable it must be to be an animal in this world. Every little action you take matters, and you never know how much you will and how you might impact somebody's life by speaking up against animal cruelty and injustice. There are many ways of speaking up against this injustice, and anyone can find their zone of brilliance by bringing their talents into the table and speaking up against animal exploitation, being an activist in their own way. But the first step you need to take is the step outside of your comfort zone. From all the causes you can choose to fight, this is the noblest, because the victims are the most vulnerable, defenseless, and the most oppressed. We are literally their only hope. So we leave you again today with another quote from Pythagoras. As long as man continues to be the ruthless destroyer of lower living beings, he will never know health or peace. For as long as men massacre animals, they will kill each other. Thank you.